Fightzone.
Louise, it's been a long time coming, this debut. How long?
2 years. 2 years too long.
How patient have you had to be?
Very, very patient. It's definitely tested my patience these last 2 years. Fight after fight has been cancelled. But yeah, here we are, and this one's happening. So just round the corner now, not too long to wait.
You won national amateur titles. It must be strange waiting to box for, is it 3 years since you boxed? This is the amateurs, you're boxing so often.
Yeah, so it's been 3 years in April that I boxed, and that was in the national championship. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. And like you say, as the amateurs, you're very busy. You're boxing kind of every weekend, whereas to now, I've gone 3 years without kind of getting into the ring for a fight. So yeah, it's a long time.
Have you ever thought, blow this, I'm just going to go and continue my career or go back to the amateurs or do something else?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. In October, when my last fight got cancelled, where I'd been in camp literally for the last 2 years before that, my body was tired. I was physically, mentally, emotionally drained to the point where I said, if I don't have a break now, this is going to break me. And yeah, I had, I think, 3 months out of the gym, didn't put on a pair of gloves, stayed away from any kind of physical activity, and just kind of got myself back together, got the fire back in my belly. Like I say, just had that headspace that I needed. And yeah, now I'm back and it's done me the world of good. I feel positive.
Are you excited or nervous for your debut? I think it's against Flora Petrelli, who's had about 16 fights.
Yeah, so obviously she's had quite a few more fights than me, obviously more experienced in the pro game. But I'm confident with my amateur background that obviously what I'm bringing to the table is going to do it on the night. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I think it's more apprehensive than nervous because first time as a professional, first time without head guard, first time with kind of 8-ounce gloves, first time with a new team. So yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was nervous. But it's more excited nerves and apprehension than anything else.
How did you end up at Churchill's gym?
So I've known Sam since the amateurs, and I was recommended by quite a few people when I left my previous coach about Sam. I'm also trained by my partner as well because half the week I live in Ipswich and half the week I live in Kent. So Sam coaches me when I'm in London and my partner Carl coaches me when I'm in Ipswich. But yeah, I've known Sam for a long time and I was in a bad place and he said, come on, I'll help you out. So.
One in the camp page where you called yourself Devil Child.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I can't swear on camera, but yeah, no, I was a nightmare as a child. Very, very kind of misbehaved. My mum and my dad struggled to kind of look after me and in the sense of control my behaviour. I was a very angry child, and yeah, my mum named me the Devil Child. So yeah, that's kind of stuck, and that's why my boxing nickname is the La Diabla.
I can't just call yourself Devil Child.
Or the Devil Child, yeah.
Now, when you say you was a handful as a kid, did your mum and dad ever think what you were doing back to send you somewhere?
I don't think they really knew what caused it, to be honest. I was just full of anger, full of hatred, full of kind of aggression, and I couldn't get that aggression out in an appropriate way. And Mum's friend actually said to her, why don't you try like a contact sport where she can actually get that aggression out in a controlled way? And she actually did kickboxing at the time, and I went along to the kickboxing session and never looked back since. Absolutely loved it. I went from kickboxing to boxing when I was 18, and like I say, it's kept me on the straight and narrow, and it's really helped me kind of stay mentally in the space that I should be. So yeah.
When you were troublesome as a kid, was it struggling at school as well? Because you certainly educational unbelievably as well, if you can tell us a bit.
Yeah, I really struggled at school, involved in quite a lot of trouble. I used to truant a lot, so I used to kind of say I was going to school and then wouldn't turn up at school. Yeah, I did struggle at school. One school, I was politely asked to leave. And then I went to a Catholic school, and I had to behave. But yeah, I think I got to year 9 when GCSEs were just around the corner, and something just hit me, and I just thought, if I don't sort myself out, I'm never going to achieve anything in my life. And it's at that point that going into year 10 that I really knuckled down, and yeah, I've done really well education-wise, and I found as well that studying really helped me improve my behaviour and improve my mindset. So yeah, it worked wonders, and like you say, it's turned it around.
Tell us a bit about the degrees you've got so people can get a bit of insight insight into what you've done since you left school?
Yeah, so when I left school, in terms of studying, I did my undergraduate in psychology and criminology. I then went on to work, and then once I'd got employment, I then did my master's in forensic psychology. Again, went back to work for a little while after that, and then I did another master's in mental health nursing. So today I work for the NHS, work for Oxley's, and yeah, I'm working as a mental health nurse today in forensic services, so actually working in a prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you find, is that challenging?
It can be challenging. It's exciting, very rewarding. The only kind of challenging thing is obviously where it's a male prison and I'm a female, you do kind of get a little bit of the misbehaviour from that instance, but it's nothing that isn't kind of managed appropriately, and yeah, I love it. It's rewarding.
Back to boxing, do you think we're going to see British titles for women fighters?
100%, yeah, definitely. Not just British titles, every title.
Is there any domestic targets for you?
Is there any what, sorry?
Domestic targets who you look at and you think there's someone I've got to beat to achieve things?
So it was Terry Harper. Terry Harper was the number one at my weight, but she's recently gone up to lightweight. So at the minute, in terms of like UK, I don't think there is anyone. So here I am. it's vacant for me.
You have to jump up, so you might have to become a lightweight or something.
Potentially, even my nutritionist has even suggested that I can probably go down as well. So feather, super feather, lightweight, wherever it comes, we'll see where we're at. And yeah,
there's not a lot of super feather. They're all going to lightweight.
They are.
See Casey Taylor there, they think they want to go.
Exactly, yeah. But we'll see. We'll kind of just take it as it comes. And if the fight's there at a weight above or below, then why not?
And 3-minute rounds.
Do you know what? I'll disagree. Everyone wants 3-minute rounds for females, but the fights that I've watched, I actually think 2-minute rounds more exciting. There's a lot more work happening in the 2-minute rounds, whereas 3-minute rounds, a lot of people can spend the first minute throwing not more than just a jab. And yeah, I think the 2-minute rounds is a lot more exciting. Maybe extend, obviously at the minute a title fight is 10 twos, maybe extend to 12 twos for title fights just to kind of improve that. But I think 2-minute rounds is definitely a lot more exciting.
What are Fightzone viewers going to get from you this week?
So this weekend they're going to get, what are we going to get? We're going to get a fire, we're going to get aggression, we're going to get patience as well at the same time. You're going to see a few technical kind of boxing. Yeah, nothing scrappy, nothing, it's kind of straight down the middle. Keep it simple, keep it basic. First one, so stick to basics, I think. I'm Louise Orton. Catch me on Fightzone Friday night making my professional debut.
Fightzone.